Today I'm comparing the brand new Samsung Galaxy S21 FE to the mighty iPhone. It's daytime right now. I'm going to take the dog for a walk, so we'll take some photos out there in the field, and I'm going to take some pictures here, and then I'm going to come back here later tonight and take some night shots as well, so you can see how the night cameras compare. Anyway, you ready? Let's go.
Picture 1. This is a good photo to start with because it has a good variety of colors and contrast, and I just want to mention I'm using the default photographic style on the iPhone throughout this video. So if you're an iPhone user and at the end of this video you decide you like the Samsung pictures better, I'll tell you which photographic style I think you should use to recreate that similar look. So anyway, this picture. The biggest difference I can see between the two photos here is the white balance. The iPhone is producing much warmer tones, and the warm tones are even starting to creep into the black shades on the fence in the foreground of the photo. The Galaxy S21 FE has done a really good job at nailing the white balance, which as a result makes the colors appear to be more accurate. Although I will say the colours on the artwork at the centre of the photo, which is the subject of the photo, seems to be a little washed out in comparison. And I think what's happened here is the iPhone has bumped up the saturation quite a bit, which makes the artwork at the centre look really awesome, but as a side effect has created that kind of orange hue over the entire photo. So it's kind of 50-50 here. Let me know which one you think's better. Now I'm going to give you guys a glimpse into the future. I went back to this same spot in the middle of the night and it was bloody freezing. But check this out. Here's the same photo taken at night. So I learned quite a lot about camera technology when I went to Zeiss HQ in Germany, and one of the difficulties phone manufacturers have when making camera modules is creating lenses that can direct the light to the sensor without losing light along the way. And in order to reduce this diffraction, a series of precision shaped lenses are stacked together and have special lens coating on them to stop ghosting, which we do see here, and lens flare, which we also see here. And that's not to say that these cameras are bad. These are actually two of the best. I just bring this up because there's still room for improvement. But anyway, in terms of what people want in a night photo, it's kind of hard to say. We've got an enhanced AI look on the Samsung and a more natural look on the iPhone, and I say it's more natural because of the way the lens flare appears. It did actually kind of look like that to my eyes when I was standing there. The Samsung lens flare actually looks more artificial, and that's probably because it's tried to control that light a bit more than what the iPhone's done. Let me know which style you prefer in the comments below. So here's another one. It's a similar style photo but much brighter, and arguably the Galaxy S21 FE and the iPhone Pro Max are incredibly close here, with the main difference, if any, being the highlights, which are the brightest areas of the photo. And let me show you. Okay, you know what? This is much closer than I expected. Let me show you the night version of this photo. Okay, so now we are seeing a difference. Again, the iPhone leans towards the warmer tones in this picture, but one thing's for certain, it wasn't warm, it was bloody freezing that night. But the picture is still pretty accurate. But anyway, in terms of brightening up the image, the iPhone is doing a better job. And what's interesting here is now the Samsung appears to be the more lifelike and the iPhone appears to be the more AI enhanced. So they've kind of switched roles. It was really that dark like you see on the Samsung photo. So I have to say, so far the results have been pretty interesting. So what I'm going to do now is roll a few more photos for you guys to judge, and then I'll join you again just before the moon zoom test, which will be followed by the video side-by-side comparison. Getting real low, and this is a good test of shadow and highlight details in a semi-low light condition. And I think what you'll notice here is in the S21 FE photo, the picture does look very detailed, but it's kind of got this magenta hue in the highlights, which really isn't that accurate. So in this one, the iPhone seems to have performed better when it comes to colors, but the Samsung is arguably more detailed, and it's definitely more detailed if you zoom right in at the background. where those lights are coming from. So here's a selfie in medium light, and it's important to note that there's a big difference in megapixel count between these two phones. We've got a 32 megapixel sensor behind the Samsung selfie shooter and a 12 megapixel sensor behind the iPhone. And I'm pointing at you because I've got a question for you. Do you believe that the megapixel count on an image sensor makes a big difference when it comes to smartphones? Let me know in the comments below. And now let's check out the moon zoom and then the side-by-side video comparison. Welcome to the night shootout segment, and thank you for making it this far into the video. The force shall be with you always. Anyway, we got a quick look at the night performance on these phones earlier on in the video, and once again we're seeing the same trend carry over, with the iPhone delivering a brighter image. The saturation in the iPhone photo is also turned up again, and actually in this one the iPhone does have better details as well, in my opinion. I have to say, I think this is a clear win for the iPhone, but maybe I'm off the mark a little bit here, and if you think that, let me know in the comments below and let me know why you disagree. So here's picture 2, and I took this same photo on all 3 lenses, and again the image coming from the iPhone 13 Pro Max is much brighter, and you can see the stars in the night sky as well, which I could see with my own eyes. You can't see those there on the Galaxy. With that said, the S21 FE in some ways is more true to the human eye because it was very dark. So if you had one human eye and one bionic eye, this might be what the world would look like to you at night. Here's the ultra wide, and you can see the picture quality on both phones aren't amazing. The iPhone again does better when it comes to brightness. And check it out, you can see the Orion constellation up in the sky there, so that's impressive that it's been able to do that. A lot of detail is being lost in the Samsung photo, unfortunately, and I'm wondering whether the iPhone's winning here because of the AI or the glass or maybe the image sensor or maybe all 3. And here's the 3x telephoto, and surprisingly, just when you thought the iPhone was going to win again, it doesn't. I think the S21 FE is better here, and I say this because it's more detailed, it's retaining more detail in the highlights than the iPhone. And here's another picture of me checking my watch, because do you know what time it is? It's about time you subscribe to What Gear Reviews, and if you just did that, you are now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and good karma will come your way. And if you're an iPhone user and you want that Samsung daylight look, I can recommend you the vibrant photographic style within the camera settings. Use that style and you'll get those cooler and slightly less saturated colors. So I appreciate you guys for watching this one. If you enjoyed this, you might get some value out of the thumbnails on screen right now. Check those out and I'll see you guys in the next one. So don't be late.